still just holding his trigger. There's nobody else in there.
Which one, Delta?
Yeah, Delta. There's at least. Oh,
They're fucking Christ. Look how fucking pussy. He's like, oh, I got it. Someone's trying to RPG at me. I guess I'm just gonna leave.
that's. I'm back.
Hello everybody. Hope everybody is having an awesome weekend. Jacob All Trades here, and today we are jumping into Black Ops Cold War to have a little bit of fun, and we're actually going to be testing out the new MG82, which came out with the new season of Call of Duty Warzone. So that is a new weapon that is available in Warzone and Black Ops Cold War. And from what everybody's saying, it sounds like this gun is broken. So supposedly the MG82 is pretty broken. I've used it a little bit, but I haven't really compared it to other LMGs that I've used in the past. And we're going to be testing it out today to see how broken it really is. So this is the MG82, and I've used it a little bit, and so far I do like it. As far as the attachments go, we have a Axial Arms 3X. That's kind of a go-to that a lot of people are using on this weapon. The Vision 2X might not be bad either. Muzzle, we are using just a muzzle brake to reduce vertical recoil, which might not be needed because this weapon doesn't really have much recoil to start with, but I was really trying to flatten it out as much as possible. We have the 14.7 inch cut down barrel, which shooting movement speed's a little bit quicker. I don't have a whole lot unlocked as far as the barrels go, so that's what we're going with. Under barrel, horizontal recoil control, we are going with the standard foregrip. Inflationary grip might be a good play because this gun is very slow, and you guys will see that as we start to play a little bit. Magazine, the reload speed is so slow on this gun, so that's kind of something that balances it out a little bit. I mean, this thing would be completely broken if it reloaded any faster or, did any more damage than it does, but fast magazine is what we're going with. And then for the handle, just to speed it up a little bit, we have the speed tape, get a little bit faster ADS. And for the stock, we're using the Marathon stock to get a little bit better sprint to fire time. So that's what we're working with as far as the build goes. So we're going to jump into a game right now and see how it does. Alrighty guys, we have Miami Strike Domination. Not super ideal to test this out, but we'll give it a shot. I know I said that about my last video in the FFAR, so we'll see what we can do. And I haven't done a warm-up match or anything yet, so we'll see how it goes. But that's the MG82. It's always been a cool gun to me, so it's cool that they included that in this game.
Capture is on the way. Charlie. Bravo lockdown.
Let's see who's gonna hate me with this gun.
Wasted him. We lost C. She's not getting up.
Didn't see him next to the pole.
This isn't working. Flashbang going out. Enemy counter spy plane in. Enemy
Enemy spy plane inbound. Securing C. Pull it together. We can
Enemy
still
operator
take
is
this.
down. Working the objective.
Losing Alpha. B secure.
I'm sure they're happy about that one.
Switching rally points.
Yeah, it's super slow. I mean, that's really what doesn't have it totally broken. If it was really a faster gun, it would be completely broken, but... And I'm sure the damage model, it seems like it's different in Warzone, so that might be where people are talking about it, that it being more broken is in
Enemy
Warzone.
has C. A secure.
But definitely got to pre-aim your corners.
Enemy counter
Hip
spy
firing
plane inbound.
isn't bad. Does pretty well with that.
Enemy has B.
Gotta play slow, that's all.
Napalm strike awaiting orders.
Alright, I deserve that. I definitely feel pretty ratty playing with this gun like the way I am.
Established overhead. Enemy harp established above. Brave run incoming on your location. Enemy has Charlie.
Still, this gun, it won't beat out any SMGs up close or even ARs. Maybe if you hip fire, but it's not beating that bullfrog.
We lost Alpha.
Alright guys, we're resetting. We are playing Domination on Checkmate, so I think this map will be a little bit better suited for this gun, but we'll see how it does. Definitely didn't have a great warm-up game that last one. So far, I mean, I don't think this gun's necessarily broken. There's a lot that beats it up close, and then at distance, if you got guys quick scoping in your lobby, they're probably, as long as their shots are on point, they're probably going to win. But that's with about anything. And I'm sure there are better attachments that I just don't have unlocked yet that will improve this gun even more. But when people talk about it being broken, that might be more so in Warzone, depending on the damage model. The only other LMG I've used in this game is the RPD, and I think it hits a little bit harder. I don't know if my shot's up it. It's just not finishing them real good.
Map neutralized. Enemy destroyed. Flash thrown.
Oh man.
Losing Charlie.
Confirmed.
Multiple enemy sentry traps. Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Good effect.
No second chances. This is all or nothing.
Threat clear.
Spy plane.
Alrighty guys, post-production Jake here, kind of giving my final verdict on the MG82. A couple disclaimers I should have included at the beginning of the video is probably the fact that when people were talking about this gun being completely broken, that was more geared towards the weapon specs in Warzone. So the damage model and a lot of the specs are quite a bit different from Black Ops Cold War to Warzone. So when a lot of people were mentioning this gun was broken, is mainly in Warzone. And from watching some people use it in Call of Duty Warzone, you can definitely tell that the very high damage, high fire rate, low recoil, the time to kill is very quick, and then it is a very dominant weapon at range, so it just had a lot of factors that kind of made this gun a little bit unstoppable. With that being said, there was a patch update that does nerf the MG82 in Call of Duty Warzone, but I don't think it completely messed up the gun. A lot of people are still using it and still say it's a pretty viable option, but it just doesn't have the dominance that it did pre-nerf. So talking about this gun in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I think it's a very viable option if you like running LMGs. I'd say it's pretty comparable to like the RPD. I do have more experience with the RPD and I think it does hit a little bit harder, but I like the MG82, its fire rate, it's very low recoil. It's a slower weapon, so getting the jump on your enemies is definitely going to be key. And in this video, we only tested some of the attachments that are available as I didn't have them all unlocked. But towards the end, some of these highlights you guys are seeing, I did switch the 3x sight for a regular red dot. The Axial Arms 3x definitely isn't a bad sight on this weapon, but for my personal preference, I do prefer the Millstop reflex sight, as it's a little bit more quicker, and with the low recoil you can get really precise shots with that red dot and still have really good field of view. So my final verdict for the MG82 in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I think this is a really good LMG, and if you like running LMGs, I think it's a very viable option in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer. Its high fire rate and very low recoil makes it a very appealing gun, and those features definitely give it a pretty good advantage at distance. And it's not too bad up close. I tend to hip fire it a little bit more up close and have better luck that way, getting into very close quarters. The key thing to note on the MG82, it's just a very slow gun as expected with LMGs. So using attachments to speed it up a little bit is definitely going to work to your advantage. As far as movement speed, ADS speed, reload speed, it's all very slow, so you just have to kind of keep that in mind and play the gun a little bit slower in general. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it, and if you want to see more gaming related videos like this one, be sure to subscribe. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.